Hello and welcome back to one of our mini training sessions on Workbooks CRM. And in this one, we're going to cover record views. And this is all about how you can improve the user experience, as it's called, to make sure that we're only displaying on-screen information that's relevant to the user. Typically, a CRM system is used by a number of different people in the organization and different job roles, and the information that a salesperson, for example, might need to see, whatever record, could be very different from, say, a marketing person, support person, a manager, business owner, and so on. So that's where Workbooks makes it really easy to be able to customize what's being displayed to the user, for example, based on their job role or indeed the type of record they're looking at. So in this session, we're going to take a deeper dive into record views and give you an example and show you, we'll just touch on how easy it is to use, tweak Workbooks to display the relevant information to user so that we're not cluttering up your workspace in Workbooks and cluttering up with irrelevant information to that particular user. So hello, my name is Tim Wilmot, joined by my colleague Stuart Lawrence and Hyde, and our company Wizard Systems. We're a leading independent CRM solutions provider of systems like Workbooks. We help out organizations use simple and affordable solutions to improve their sales, marketing, and customer service productivity. So thanks for joining us on this little mini training session, our regular series of short Workbooks sessions focusing on different topics in and around CRM and Workbooks. As I say, in this one, we're going to cover record views. Now, the audio part of this presentation, if you're listening live, is one where you've got a question, pop that into the question box on your control panel. We'll do our best to answer at the end. And also, I'll just give you an update on Workbooks news as well towards the end. Okay, well, let me hand over to my colleague Stuart now, and he'll take us through record views.
Thank you, Tim. Hello, everyone. As mentioned, views are a great way to get at the data that's relevant to you. For example, cases that I've got on screen. Your CRM may have hundreds or thousands of cases. They'll be in various statuses assigned to different people, different products, and so on. If you want to look at the cases that belong to you, you need a quick way to see them. Now, in the past, we might have suggested a dashboard or a report. Well, let's see if there's a nice quick way. And as Tim said, it's using a view. And let me show you what I mean. So here's the landing page for cases. This is all the cases we've got in our system, 67 of them. And it's in all the various states, open, closed, in progress, you see all of them. And they can't all be mine. Now, I have a view that shows only the cases that are open and that are assigned to me. It's that button there. And 65 of them disappear, so 2. Much better. And these options down the side are the views, and they were assigned to me by my administrator for the work that I do. But what if I want to set up a filter for something other than the assigned to and the status? What about a particular type of case? Now, I'm going to pick the scenario that I've been asked to deal with all the tickets that are assigned as complaints. So let's have a look. If I go to all cases, and the first thing I can see is that the type of field is missing to tell me what type of ticket this is. So I'm just going to quickly add the field, and hopefully we're all okay with adding fields to these landing pages. So now I can see that's more like it. I've got a type of ticket. So all I need to do in the first instance for this is just create a filter. And again, the easiest way to do this is just to add the filter. And again, the way that hopefully people have been shown is the way this new column I've made. If I click on the column itself and click on add filter, it creates the filter with the first bit of information already in there. And I just need to say, just show me where there are complaints. Perfect. Now that's obviously showing me all the complaints. Now I don't need to see all the open ones. So I'm going to add another filter to this. Again, I'll use the status field now and add a filter. I'm going to switch this so it says does not contain. So I want all the tickets where they're not closed. And I apply that. One ticket, perfect. Now, that was nice and easy, even though it's a bit of messing around to get there. I got here in the end. But what I don't want to do is come back and do this tomorrow when I log in. Well, Workbooks lets me save this screen with its filters as a view. And then I can come to this anytime I want. And all I do is go to View, Save As, give it a suitable name, click on OK. The system will then build that for me. And now I can look at my open cases, all cases, and open complaints. But that's really easy. So let's go and have another look around and see what we can do. So that's cases. Let's take another landing page, a slightly bigger one here. And this is organizations. And see again, to go to all organizations, 242 of them. Now, similar scenario to before, I've now been asked to go and find all the organizations that are in IT and telecoms or media. So let's go and find them. And as before, straight away I can see that I'm missing a column and I'm missing the industry column. So I'll add a column for industry. That should make life a lot easier for me to add. There we go, media, IT, telecoms. So as before, we need to start adding a filter. So on the industry column, I add a filter, and the first one I'm going to say is IT, and I know it's an ampersand, so that will do for that one. Brilliant. But I'm also looking for media. So I'm going to add another filter. This one's going to be media, and I apply that. Okay, they've all gone. That can throw everybody. And that's because the system, as media has quite correctly said, there's no organizations that are in the industry of IT and telecoms and media. So what I need to do is I need to use this little filter option up here and say, match on any of the filters I've given you. And now it will return me media and IT and telecoms. So again, perfect. I just need to save those. And I'll call it IT and media. That's suitable for now. So nice and easy. And again, I can look at my organizations and quickly, I need to do this work on this IT and media group. I can come here and I can use these for my marketing solutions when I can go straight to this option straight away. We can expand on this. For those people that have seen the mapping tool, there's a great feature where views come into their own. And what they can provide is a view where the system can be told, go and find records that meet a certain criteria. Instead of listing them, show me them. Now this is Reading, not relevant to me. So what I want to do is I want to find all the records that are near the Wizard Systems office. So I'm going to tell the system within this postcode, and it will go into the system and find them for me. Not bad, 17. So that's all of those close by. And same as before, I can save it. Now when I need to, I can click into this. And the beauty of using the mapping feature is if I wanted to, I could click on some of these and view it in Google Maps. I can even then take this on and set up a route. But the real trick is that I can create a whole stream of these views to split into the data as quick as I can. So you make your filter once and do the work, save that as a view, and then you can come back at any time. Now I've used cases and organizations here, but remember these views can be applied to every landing page in Workbooks, and they're all there to help you get the data you need and so that you can see it in a quick and easy way. And with that, I'll hand back to Tim.
Thanks very much, Stuart. So really easy to create these filters, to create these custom views, to get it to display the relevant information for you. So just before we pop into a question section on our live event here, just a brief mention again about Wizard Systems. So all we do is CRM. We supply a number of different CRM solutions, including workbooks, and we provide any kind of service around workbooks that you need, provisioning the product, implementation, customization, integrating with other applications, training. That can be at your place, our place, or online, whichever is your preference, and all the ongoing support as well. So you're not alone. We're here on hand as and when you might need us with any queries about workbooks. Okay, let me just see if there's any questions here. So a question from Rosella. If I create a view, how can I share with a colleague?
Oh yeah, I could have covered that. Sorry. Yeah, when you once you've saved the view and it appears in your list, there's a little the views box created on that landing page with a cog. If you click on the cog, it shows you all the views nicely laid out for you. You can then click on that particular view and go to the now popular sharing button in Workbooks and share it with individuals or groups, and then it will be available on within their views as well for you.
Okay. And then next question from Dylan. Can you only create a view from a filter?
Oh, good question. They don't have to be just views. They're the most common ones from filters, but it is possible to include reports within a view as well. And then, in fact, I sort of alluded to it with that map screen, the very last one I showed you. The top half was a map, and the bottom half was the records that related to that data. So you can add report views as views.
Okay, don't think there's any more questions. Let me just check. Okay, no, I think we're all done there, Stuart. So just to keep you in the loop with workbooks, of course, we're on the 7.2 release right now. If you've got any suggestions for future topics that you think would be of interest to other workbooks users, then please contact Stuart and myself, or indeed anyone with assistance. Be happy to consider those. Thanks very much for joining us, either watching the recording or listening live, and we'll catch up with you on the next event. Bye-bye.